Girl, Jeffree Star flying Spirit Airlines? What is going on? Okay, this is not the video I was gonna make today. I already have my video planned. I already have my videos planned, okay? But apparently this we're moving on up because this is a talk of the town. This is trending all over social media. Can I get a like on this video, save my life? Can I get a comment? Leave an airplane emoji in the chat, okay? It made this far, leave an airplane emoji, okay.
Okay, it must be a slow week if people are worried about Jeffree allegedly flying in economy. Okay, shout out to the creepy guy that was filming me. You also tried to get my number, so I don't know who uploaded this video, but baby, I might be your stepmom soon. So shout out to everyone checking on me and my economical status. I'm doing great. Business is booming. You don't stay rich by spending all your money.
And share the video with one of your haters. Okay, you guys, we need to talk about this. I literally just took off my makeup. I took off my makeup and then a good Judy of mine, Marva John, was like, did you hear the tea? And I got the receipts and I was like, girl, I just took off my makeup. Let me film this video. Okay, let me put a little bit on so I look normal. Speaking of Jeffree Star, and I have the receipts too. This is the new Jeffree Star pink color corrector. And apparently people love this stuff, so we're gonna put it on. A pink color corrector, look at that. Oh yeah, I have dark circles under my eyes. All right, it's just discoloration. It's just born with it. It is what it is, so I kind of like have to conceal. My bags are designer. All right, so Jeffree Star posted this TikTok where somebody caught him flying commercial. So let's talk about it, here we go. All right, so my thoughts on that was, first of all, listen, if you've been watching Jeffree Star move, you would notice that he has been flying commercial, okay? So this is nothing new. It's nothing new, at least nothing new to the Star family or nothing new to the people who've been clocking at the house, all right? So with that being said, now clock out this pink concealer is gonna block out these under eye bags, okay? Here's my thing, right? It doesn't seem like he was flying Spirit Airlines. No. And he wasn't booked to the back, at the very back of the flight either. He was at the front of the flight. People were passing him up, which means he had to board first, right? A group, you know, that early bird special, early bird Southwest Airlines, you know what I'm talking about? So with that being said, guys, if you look at the video, there's like, it's just one seat. That's giving first class. Like people, it seemed like he was flying first class on a small flight because he wasn't at the back of the plane. Now, granted, everyone's struggling across the board in the beauty community. They're not selling makeup like they used to. Kylie Jenner can't sell out to save her life. Jennifer Lopez got pulled out of Sephora. Like these people, you have to understand, people aren't buying makeup like they used to be. So that's gonna reflect how people move and travel. So Jeffree Star can't fly private anymore. Or maybe he can, but he can pick and choose when and where he wants to fly first class or private. The thing is, when you fly first class and you fly private, it's like what, $30,000, $20,000 difference. Your ears are still gonna pop regardless. So it's like, you're just flying more comfortable. With that being said, you know, I was reading this article about Elon Musk and people like Steve Jobs back in the day, and also just like Bill Gates. And one of their biggest criticisms were their jet fuel usage and how it is ruining the environment, and how these people would preach about saving the earth and saving the planet, but yet they still fly first class. I'm sorry, they still fly private, which is burning jet engine fuels, and they don't need to fly private when they can fly commercial like Jeffree Star's doing. And so I was thinking, that makes sense. I mean, it sucks to be a very, very, very famous CEO and you're still getting called out because you fly private burning jet fuels as opposed to commercial, right? So here Jeffree Star flying commercial, and people are making a big deal out of it, calling him broke, calling him poor, which is not the first time, because people have been saying that, because he goes live on TikTok and he addressed that the other day. Remember that? So he addressed talking about, oh, these people are saying that I'm broke because I'm on TikTok, but TikTok's like the wave right now, so that's why he's on there. And I'm not defending Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star could defend himself, as you can clearly see that he just did. But all that to say this, I do think that it is jarring, and I'll tell you why. And I'm gonna link this already hit pan, the Milani cream bronzer, but I use it as foundation. I love this stuff. This stuff is, I'll link it in the YouTube shop. I'm gonna say this, right? I think that Jeffree Star is self-aware that makeup isn't pushing or going out the window as fast as it used to be. It's still selling. It is. But it's just not that fast. I think the makeup bubble kind of popped a little bit.
I have a theory that Kylie Cosmetics is about to go bankrupt and Kylie Jenner is scrambling to find a new way to make money. And I actually have a few pieces of evidence that support this theory because in the past 2 months, she has out of nowhere launched 3 businesses. Kai, that leather thing that everybody ended up hating and returning.
I had to return mine.
Yeah. A fragrance that I literally do not know a single person that has bought. And now recently, a like vodka seltzer thing that is also not performing well. And again, don't know anybody who's bought it. And it's interesting because the Kardashian strategy has always been like, you do 100 things until one of them works. And then you do that thing and you ride it. Like you think of Kim, right?
Yeah.
In the past has had KKW
Dash.
She's had Dash. She had a credit card at one point. There was a mobile app, but she finds Skims. She rides the wave, right? They're very good at like handle with 818. You see how they find something. If it works, they ride it. So when I see one of them planting all these seeds again, to me, it's like, oh, it's because the wave they were riding before is about to come crashing down. Not only that, this week, a story came out that she listed her house, like one of the mansions that she sold she'd been trying to sell it for over a year. It wasn't selling, so she just cut the price in half. See, somebody who has hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank is not behaving this way, is not worried about property taxes. Allegedly. So this video came about inspired by Be Better, who like made a TikTok talking about the downfall of Kylie Jenner. And what really is fascinating to me is like looking at her businesses now to where she was in like 2015 to 2017, where it felt like anything she touched turned to gold, right? Like I remember these times where
I remember she posted this one new artist on her Snap story, a 15-second clip. His name was Nav, N-A-V, and he jumped up on the Billboard charts and had an entire career signed to The Weeknd because of a 15-second clip. Kylie posted on her Snap story of like her walking by the pool. She wasn't even in the video.
I remember stuff like this would happen all the time, or like there would be a bathing suit and it would just sell out the next day. And it's fascinating to me to think about this from 2 perspectives. One, when did this Kardashian magic die?
Especially when you have, Kylie and Rihanna and stuff. They're not like just an LVMH. I saw the quarterly numbers for that. They're not hitting their goals and there was a drop. So it's across the board, right? And only the strong are going to survive. And then you look at some of Jeffree Star's peers, they're launching 1 collection a year, if that. And Jeffree Star's at least dropping 4. So, look at that. Oh my God. Bye bye under eye. Isn't that trademarked, I think, right? Is it trademarked? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, it's jarring because we have known Jeffree to fly private. It was part of his brand. It was part of the...
We are in the Jeffree Star Cosmetics private jet.
Yes, God, honey, and we're on the way to Bora Bora.
Yes! This is Lipstick Nick, the world's most creative makeup artist. Honestly, y'all thought Jeffree was creative.
Bitch, honey. I'm Kmart to her candle.
Yes, Kmart to her candle, honey. And then we have... There's Manny and Nate and Christian, where you see all the film coming from. That is our flight attendant, and that is Mark. And we are all going to Bora Bora for a week. Oh yeah, let me show you. God, look. This is our jet. There's our 2 pilots right there flying us. That's so cool. In case you guys have never had a tour of a private jet before, these chairs swivel, a table comes out there. We have couches. We have a table. We've had so much food, it's unreal, it's disgusting how much we've eaten. Say what's up, Christian. How's it feel to be on this side of the camera?
Pretty good.
Yeah. It's famous what it is. You're famous. We have another couch, which we all took turns in sleeping. This chair lays back, and you can take a sleep here. There's like a shower. And actually, I'll show you the bathroom because I know we're all interested in bathrooms. And it's vacant. So here's the bathroom. The toilet's actually up, it's up in here, and then we have like the sink. They have all kinds of stuff in here for you to use. I don't know what's in there. Hopefully people aren't watching me pee pee.
I gotta go pee pee right now.
Hey, everybody, watch mommy pee pee. Women. And then that's a freaking shower. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah. All right, I'll let you TT. into Tahiti. Manny is constantly losing.
I just
Yes.
barely, like the last second. I got second place.
His hole at this game. Manny always wins video games and gets really cocky about it. And we have to put him in
I do not
place.
get cocky about it.
Yes,
at
you
all.
do. I'll pull your hair.
No. Are you vlogging?
I'm vlogging.
Maybe. You're right. Let's do that now.
So yeah, and that is my finish. She's super sweet.
The illusion of what Jeffree Star is, from crumbs to bricks, from nothing to something, to being self-made, right? And he often has shown himself flying private jet and lots of pictures and videos and things like that, and taking his friends along. So it was a part of who he is, a part of his brand was flying private.
Yes, I am. There she is. Good morning. It's isolation valve. All right, you guys, we're in the jet. Everyone is secure. We have.
So, like I said, if you've been watching him closely, he's been flying commercial here and there. And he also been flying private here and there. This time, somebody filmed him and posted it. And you can see Jeffree Star was kind of like didn't want to be filmed, and he was kind of like hiding a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, but at the same time, like he's in full Jeffree Star clothing. So yeah, it's recognizable, right? Like if you wanted to really be low key about it, you put on black tracksuit, black everything, big sunglasses, you hide your hair, and you're just kind of like the whole gig, right? So that found out to be interesting. And I do think that Jeffree Star owned it to an extent, but it also is, to a lot of the haters, to a lot of people who don't like Jeffree, it is kind of like, oh, he's flying commercial, oh my God, right? But like I said, that's something he's been doing here and there, and it was years ago.
This is crazy. It smells bomb, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Yep. Whoa. I'm not mad at it. As me, I was gonna say try this. Never mind. Interesting. Christian, did you want to try anything on the table?
I'll try some Tater salts.
Ooh.
Yeah,
they're a little cold though.
Oh, that's fine.
Like my heart, but give it a whirl.
Yeah, you might want to heat them up. I tried one. You probably want to heat it up.
They're pretty good.
Best supporting role in a meal. Babe. Like I smell everything before I eat it. I've been waiting this whole flight for one bite of this mother pie. But we all know I'm the slowest eater. If you don't know, I had esophagus surgery. Was it this year? Or last year? Oh my God.
It might have been early this year. Yeah. Maybe.
Well, so I chew very slow. If you want to know why, I'll put the link down below. I know you're not a sweets person, baby, but...
I remember years ago, somebody was like saying, well, Jeffree should go on a flight. It wasn't private, but it's still first class. It's still something. Listen, ain't no shame in my game. Sometimes I will fly Spirit Airlines, that $36 flight from here to Vegas. Duh. You're telling me I can get from Houston, Texas to Vegas in 3 hours for $36? Girl, wait, let's go. Are you serious? Girl, and especially if I book it late at night so I can sleep and I wake up and I'm there. It's like, what's up? So anyways, it's all about being smart with your money, right? And I think that Jeffree Star is now at a point where he's just being smart with his money. In the beginning, and this is me speaking from the heart, in the beginning, because I grew up nothing, from humble beginnings, like sleeping on the floor, like dirt poor, stuff like that, right? In the beginning, when I first started making money, girl, I was spending it left and right. Louis Vuitton trunks, girl, custom pieces, custom outfits, atelier, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there is a difference between shopping in a Chanel boutique and going to the Chanel atelier and getting custom fittings. There is a totally different in price, right? And it comes to a point where you're like, been there, done that, I already did it, and stuff like that, right? And so you just kind of like, I don't need to fly first class this time. I could just fly commercial. I don't need to fly private this time. I could just fly commercial. Like, you get to pick and choose where you want to spend your money. So for example, if Jeffree Star flying commercial the next couple of months will maybe allow him to fly first class when he goes to Paris. There's a big difference in that. It's like $10,000 right there. So there is a lot of difference in there, especially if he's bringing hair, makeup, assistants, cameraman, whatever boy toy he wants to bring for the season. It all costs money, it all adds up. So I think it's smart that he was flying commercial in this, although I think he was flying first class. Hold on, I'm getting more receipts right here. I'm getting more receipts right now. Let me see. Apparently somebody's going off on the internet. We're stream recording it right now. We're working hard here at Rich Select, guys. But you know, I think it's great that Jeffree Star is doing this. I'm not mad at it. Actually, I applaud it. It's saving jet fuel, saving the earth. At the same time, it's smart, but I do also see, I'm not blind to it. I do also see where it's like, oh, Jeffree Star flying commercial? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Because like I've seen Kylie Jenner take a private jet just for 30 minutes from there to there. And in LA traffic, so it saved her hours, at least 6 hours of traffic for her flying 30 minutes. Like, I get it. And Travis Scott flying right behind her. So I get that whole gig. These people, that's how they travel. Jeffree Star, on the other hand, he's in Wyoming. It's a totally different vibe. I don't think that private jets are as accessible as they are to him in Wyoming, just my opinion, as they would be in California or major cities. So maybe it's something he has to schedule. So if he wants to fly something, flying from Wyoming, that no one's really going to see him at the airport, go to LA, I think it's a big deal. I think that people are going to see him walking to the airport, and you know, we don't ever see that. We don't ever see people like following him around the airport. Can I take a picture with the airport? That, I think that's interesting. It's in the plane that he's walking, people are walking by that they see him in the airport, or the airplane rather. Anyways, thank you so much to my sponsor, Dossier. They're at it again. They sent me this new fragrance. I haven't had this before. You guys know I love Dossier. They sponsor me all the time. But did you know they have their own collection of fragrances that they've created themselves? I have it right here. Dossier Originals. Unique blends, happy sniffing. I want to see what this smells like. So the card says, the Speakeasy Collection. Ooh. Smoky, mezcal, and cucumber. Let's find out. Let's see what this does. This is really interesting to have a fragrance company who specializes in giving you affordable fragrances come out with their own unique blend. Let's see what this smells like. Okay. Like it's like, ooh, it's spice. It's like a spicy cucumber type vibe. I'm not mad at it. I do actually like it. If you guys don't know, you can go over to dossier.com. They have so many different fragrances. And also, if you guys are spending money at the department stores and spending $300, $400, $500 on this stuff, no. Go to Dossier. I'm gonna hook you up. Whether you like something like Tom Fordish, maybe a little bit of something Baccarat Rouge, you know, maybe a little vibe that way, check out Dossier because they're gonna have you covered. Like, for example, let's dive into it because if you don't know, I'm gonna help you out. So this right here, it's called Powdery Tobacco, but it says right here, inspired by Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla. And it smells just like Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla. I literally wore this to the club the other day. And I walked in, somebody was like, you're wearing Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla, that's my favorite fragrance. I'm like, they had no idea that it was Dossier. No idea. On the website Dossier, it will literally tell you, like, for example, it'll say Woody Sage. And then you're like, well, what is Woody Sage? And then you see on the website or on the card, it says inspired by Joe Malone, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt, which another one of my favorite fragrances. I'm like so many fragrances. Doesn't matter what I think about all this drama. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. This is Rich Select, hottest tea on YouTube.